Hello guys, if you're watching this, that means you are watching the replay. So type hashtag replay and also tell me how many of you will usually exfoliate. If you see my, what is it, like skincare routine, exfoliation is like a very big part, and I'm really what is it, like I can't stress how it will change the whole skincare routine itself, because if you haven't heard the word, we always say the baby's bottom, because have you seen how soft it is? Because the purpose, the thing it stays that soft is it gets newer skin cells really faster, even in the same day. That's why we always say to kids, if they fall down, or if they what is it, like if they have a scratch or anything, it heals faster. That's because their skin new cell generation is faster. And please do excuse me my how I look, because today just finished my high intensity workout. I am yet to shower, because once I shower, this is like an automatic routine. I will do my exfoliations on Wednesday and Sunday. So that's why I'm doing it outside before I get into shower, so that I don't I don't finish it in the shower. That is my quick tip for anyone. If you say you forget any step, particularly cleansing or exfoliation, I always like to keep it in my shower. So either way, whether it's morning or night, you can just finish the step inside your shower itself. That way when you come out, it's just moisturizing, or any treatments, it will make it easier. So today I'm going to show, I think I have talked enough about this product, but I still can't get enough of it. That's how much important it is. So the product today I'm going to show is Facial Resurfacer. So this is the newest tube. I'm made to finish my older tub. Previously it used to come in a tub. We had two type of exfoliators. One is polishing exfoliator and the facial resurfacer. That used to be white, and this is black. You can see I am almost done, so I will soon be transitioning to the new one. The importance of exfoliation, as I was talking about, is every every 20 to 23 days we get new cells that comes out. But what happens is, if we don't clean out the dead skin cells that's lying on top, then your makeup will start to look patchy. At the same time, you will have a rough skin texture. If you feel like you have an uneven skin texture, that's because the dead skin cells are still lying there. So that's the reason we exfoliate. And I have shown multiple ways of exfoliation. I have shown just the resurfacer. I have shown polishing exfoliator, which is not there. Hi Soumya, good morning. So you can do detox mask. You can do detox mask with facial resurfacer. And I have even shown a professional way where you will do two types of cleansing, and then you do the resurfacer, and then do the detox mask. That will be like going to your personal spa and doing it at your convenience. So I will try to link all those videos here. That way you guys can go back and watch it. But today, for a change, instead of doing it on my face, I'm going to do it on back of my hand. That way I can show you the difference between the one I do and the one I haven't done, so that you guys can see how it looks really moisturized and well nourished. So that's what we are going to do. So if you have the beauty book, you can always see. I will always like to read a few lines from here, because this is the best of the best. So that way you will know the key points. So what this says is, achieve a glowing smooth skin surface with this purifying sulfate free formula that contains granules of Vanuatu Volcanic Ash. Vanuatu is a place in South Pacific, and Senegens has the rights to take the volcanic ash, because they found, even in the midst of a volcanic eruption, they could still see plants thriving. So they started doing a research on them and found that this volcanic ash has many benefits to it. So that's why this has the volcanic ash in it. And if you have gone to any facial back in India or anywhere, you feel like when you come back home, you feel like your skin is soft. That's because it's been buffed out and taken all the dead skins, and that's why you feel more clean, and you feel like your skin is so refreshed. So that's the reason. And here you are going to have it at home, and you will do only twice a week. It's not like you are going to do every day. So it's just twice a week, and it's so quick, like just 1 minute of your time, but you will get what is it, like a tremendous result, I would say. Because once you start to take out the dead skin cells, whatever treatment you are going to put, and even the moisturizer, they have the power to penetrate instead of the dead skin cells blocking them. Similar way, when you do your makeup, your skin is now clean, and that way it's going to look more better. The one thing I always believe in is, until and unless your skin underneath is good, your makeup will never be 100%. So always make sure you take care of your skin well. I think whenever people come back to me for concealers or anything, I always prefer treating them much better rather than just concealing. So anytime I am not scared or shy to show my real skin, because I should feel confident in my skin. That's always my goal for anybody, because that's what represents us. So in that way, whether we have blemishes, whatever it is, that's part of us. I am a person who break out if I stress. You can see I broke out over the weekend because I had 2-3 things going on, and the moment I stress, I will break out. My acne, even I had in 2017, that's a stress acne. So whenever someone has an acne, it can be hormonal, it can be stress, it can be hereditary. There are too many things that cater into it. Even a mask can cause acne. So I even had mask acne because your face never had anything that was touching, so that are rubbing it. So that's why it started to break out. So if you are breaking out because of mask, start washing your face mask with your cleanser or anything that you use for your face, because that way instead of a harsh chemical like a laundry detergent which never touched your face, this will make it easier to settle it down. So that's a quick tip. And here a little goes a long way. When I will show how much you will use it for your face, and since it's going to be my hand, I will use it little. And the first ingredient, obviously, Vanuatu Volcanic Ash. It's going to exfoliate the dead skin and also polishes it. And Nangai Oil, which is deeply hydrates and soothes the skin with moisture enhancing triglycerides. Let me show you what is Nangai Oil, if you don't know. So this is again a oil called Nangai oil. This comes from Nangai nut. Only Senegans has the rights to take from the Nangai nut, and it's 97% triglyceride. So it's going to be really, really moisturizing. So even though it's this is going to like a scrub, but it's still going to put back moisture in it. So that's the benefit of it. Instead of stripping all the oils or being harsh, this is going to add moisture while doing the scrubbing. So next is seaweed extract. It helps to hydrate and tones the skin. So, and the facial resurfacer contains volcanic ash with a 70% titanium and 30% iron for effective exfoliation without irritation. So that's from the beauty book. If you don't have, you can always request for one. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to first cleanse to show you the difference. So I'm going to put a little bit of water in my hand, and today I'm using the normal to oily line. We do carry 4 different types of cleansers. So I am a normal to oily skin person. So I'm going to use this. Let me put it in this hand itself so that I don't waste it. Again, this has a little bit of volcanic ash in it. I don't need a lot. This is, hi Kusuma, good morning. Do you guys see? This is the cleanser, but this again has the volcanic ash in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gently scrub it. So instead of you showing it in my face, I want to show you in my hands. That way you guys can see the difference when I do from my right to left hand. This is my left hand and this is my right. Just to clarify, I know when you see it in the video, you are going to see it as if what's it, like it's reversed always, right? I know there is a technique where you can do, but I never tried. And yes, yes, Soumya. So each cleanser is different. We have 4 different cleansers. Let me show you the other one. So the normal to dry will be yes, that is the normal to dry. No, Soumya, all 4 are made in different ways because they all have different ingredients based on your skin type. I think you have the normal to dry, which is like a more whitish, bluish, or not bluish, it's like a violet or blue kind of thing. So this is, if you see, this is dry, and normal to oily to acne comes in a what is it, like a foam pump. So each one is different. So our product is called 3-in-1 cleanser. That's because it cleanses, tones and hydrates all at the same time. So that's why if you see our skincare line, we don't have a toner because our cleanser itself is called 3-in-1 cleanser. And if you see the normal to oily line, it doesn't foam up much, but you give it at least a minute, otherwise you are wasting it in the drain. Any cleanser, give it some time and make sure you rub it really well on your skin. That way it gets time to work on your skin to take away all the impurities or any excess oil, all those stuff. You can see it pretty much absorbed. I'm going to just wash it. I washed it now. So now I'm going to go over with the resurfacer. Again, I will show you how I'm going to add. But if you are using it for your face itself, this is how much you are going to use for your entire face. If you use more than that, that means you are wasting the product. So I'm going to take even a little bit. I scooped out whatever I took a little bit here because I don't need that much for my hand. And I'm going to start rubbing it in my hand. Do you hear the sound? Yeah, because it has that volcanic ash, and also it has walnut shells in it. So that's why it's going to be little bit grainy, but it's like a powerful buffer to your face, like how you buff out any uneven wall space or anything before you paint or something. Similar way, you are going to take away any dead skin cells here. When I work on my face, I always make sure I do it on my nose or the corners, wherever you get blackheads. People who say they have whiteheads or blackheads, they need to, it's more of a scrubby consistency because you can see that volcanic ash beads the Soumya, but you are going to be very gentle with it. You can see I'm not rubbing very hard. Yes, because what happens is when you have the pores open and if the dead skin cells is not cleansed, that's why it's going to turn out and oxidize those any dirt or anything that gets into it, and it clogs the pore, and then it turns like how a pipe will get clogged. Similar way it does that. So once you start exfoliating, it is going to really help with that. And always give it like 1 or 2 minutes, not more than that. Think of this way, if you have to go to a parlor or anywhere to book a facial, you need to think of it, and you need to go and then spend at least 1 hour. I'm sure, I know it's worth it. I'm not saying it's not worth it, but this is at your convenient at twice a week. That's just 1 minute of your time, really worth it. And the tub is just whatever it is, the tub or tube, it's only $50, and I would say it will last you at least 9 months or more, because you're just going to use just a tiny amount and only twice a week. Think of that way. So it's going to last longer. And Soumya, for you and all, you have a teen at home, so you can slowly ask her. She doesn't have to do what's it, like twice a week. She can even start with just once a week, just to have as a practice. And you see it's dried up now. If I want, I can just anytime I can just add a little bit of water and just rub it along, and it still has the product with Senegens. That's one thing you guys always have to think. The product is still there, whether it's the shampoo, whether it's the cleanser, even if it doesn't foam up or some, because see, when our products are sulfate free, paraben free, gluten free, and animal byproducts free, and cruelty free products. So when it is sulfate free itself, it is not going to foam up as if it's shown in the commercials, because sometimes when you are having that much foam, it's going to strip down all the essential oils, and then you're going to put back moisture in, which is not necessary. So it never should take away the essential oils from your skin or hair. So you can see I have nicely buffed it out, and always make slow circular motions even in your face, and take your time, think like as if it's your self-care time, and enjoy it. That's how I say that skincare time is always as if my personal time, and it's not like I'm spending like hours together. It is like just 2 minutes of your morning versus 2 minutes of your night. That's all it is. It's not so much time. So I'm going to just wash it. And I'm going to add some moisturizer here, assuming to show the difference. I hope this light picks up, but I was supposed to do it with my husband. Actually, I planned it for over the weekend, and then I changed the time. Like he was so busy, I couldn't do it. I wanted, what is it, like he is so much into this neotite, and so I was like, every day morning he will come and he was like, this neotite is so good. I was like, can you please, I will ask you few questions so that I can record you a video, because you can see I don't have that much of dark circles, to be frank. So, and I still had the old bottle free. Not free, it's still there. So I was using that, whereas he started directly with neotite, but he was so happy with the results. So I was like just kidding him, like I was telling him, maybe I'm going to ask my group for what and all questions they have, and that way I can address it with you. And he was like, no, I'm very shy on camera, I don't know what to do all these things. I was like, no, I will just pick few questions and you can just answer, so that they will know that how you use it or something. I wish you guys are here to just touch it. This is like what is it, like a buttery soft. Do you see the difference between it's well moisturized, and it's literally feels like sliding? That's how clean it is. Whereas you can see this is like when you don't moisturize or when you don't do anything, it is like so rough. I hope if he finishes the meeting or something, I can take a picture. But this hand feels, even my hand, not only here, because I was scrubbing, my hand used to be very hard when compared to even my husband's hand, because in my home my sister's hand used to be so soft, whereas mine is always a little thicker. So but once I use these kind of things, you can feel that what's the like literally, as we were talking about baby's bottom, that's how it feels. It's so soft, and that's why I'm so into exfoliation, because this is how your face is going to feel too. So include these kind of simple things that you can add it as a skincare. I always start with basic skincare for my customers, but then when they first step, they will be like, what else I can add? Then obviously exfoliation will be one place where they can start even before they start the treatments. Because see, for example, a treatment you are going to spend anywhere from $50 to $75 or even more sometimes. In that case, you want the want the product to penetrate deeper into your skin instead of being blocked with these dead skin cells. So invest on something like this, and as I said, this one, if you are only one person who is going to use it, it will be more than 9 to 12 months. And if you have a teen, or if your spouse can use it, that's very well. In my house, pretty much that's what, like, me and my husband uses every skincare that's available there. And that way it is like a one-time investment, but you will start to see the results. And it's like we have one skin and we should take care of it. That's all it is. So have a wonderful day, guys. I hope this live is useful for you, and please do ping me if you have questions, and as I said, I will include all the videos. Have a wonderful day.